Well, hello there, boys and girls, and everybody in between. I hope you are having a fabulous Sunday. I am sweating like a pig because I dressed like what the weather looked and felt like this morning, and now it's friggin' 100 degrees in Humboldt. 4 seasons every day. Anyway, besides forced to vote, another thing that has been trending and is being talked about a lot on the left is the need for a general strike. Now, I think that there's a lot of people that have some wrong associations with the word a general strike. One of the things that I have been complaining about from the outset of the Trump presidency and for a long time before that, and certainly here during the pandemic, is the thundering silence that we have from the labor unions, Teamsters, ACLU, all of them. Now, I'm sure that on a local level, or that if you are a member of a union, you may have heard from them and they might communicate with you during this pandemic. But as I've said earlier, there has never been a time more ripe for the union to step up and claim relevance in American society again. And they're just not there. They're absent. Not a word. They're not doing anything. And why is that important? Well, that's very important, especially when we talk about a general strike. Because a general strike doesn't mean that everybody goes on strike, but it does mean that everybody shows solidarity to the strike. And really what we need, all that we need to truly shut down this country would have been for longshoremen and for Teamsters to just slow down work. They should have announced it before December, and they should have said, listen, it's time for all of America to show solidarity, and Christmas is on the line. But if we don't get, and then have the demands, $2,000 UBI for at least the duration of the pandemic, and health care for every American, we're going to unload the ships slower. We're going to drive on the roads, the highways slower. We will line up side by side and go 10 miles an hour. And we the people would show solidarity with them, not complaining that our Christmas might be ruined or that our kids wouldn't get the latest plastic piece of shit that we're buying them. But we would be focusing our wrath on the politicians that have for decades shown they don't care about us anymore. And we're not ready as a country for a general strike because we have no solidarity with each other. We are so used to playing the musical chair economy that we're ready to slit the throat of somebody that has no power in order for us to still be sitting on a chair when the music stops this time around. That we're not the ones falling off the cliff into poverty, homelessness, and all of the ills that comes along with that. I fully back a general strike, a well-organized general strike. I want the unions to step up and be a part of this. But if we don't have unions with whatever is left of their organization with us, this won't work. Every American has to feel it, and the way to make every American feel that there's a real general strike is for us to make it felt on the roads and in the convenience of our everyday. And Christmas was the perfect time to do it. To wake up all Americans to the situation that we find ourselves in today. And that is that we have a government that is not for the people or by the people at all, and that are leaving us to die and to fend for ourselves during a pandemic. Again, pay attention how hard it's been just to have a conversation about another measly $1,200 after 6 months, compared to how fast the defense contractors, 2 weeks, got their changes to what may or may not become the next stimulus bill. So if you are posting and you're hashtagging general strike, let's talk to the unions. Let's understand that for us to have a general strike, we have to have actual, real solidarity. We have to make sure that during that general strike, nobody is being evicted out of their homes, because we will put our bodies in between. We will make sure that the truckers, if they park their truck on the highway, that truck is not destroyed by the police when they try to move it. That is the solidarity that is needed. We have to come together and actually show that we believe all this bullshit when we stand and salute the flag and all this stuff, that we are Americans and we are a team. Because we have not been called upon to be a team for a very, 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 very long time. And we have forgotten how to be so. Here's our chance. So let's come together. Force the vote, supported by a general strike, is absolutely the way to move forward. But if you think that's going to happen without pain and sacrifice, then you are not ready. If you don't know how to support yourself, get food, have organized in your neighborhood with your people, you're not ready for a general strike. It is time